We're back again.
And we're so glad you're here. It's Saturday night, you're at the Gunners Club, wherever you are and whenever you are in the world. Now, spaghetti, fettuccine, ravioli. I'm not talking about great composers of Italian music or Italian film directors. Actually, we're not talking that at all. Galliano.
Mate. Oh.
We're doing Italian.
We are.
But
As Italians go.
What
Or as we say in Australia, Italians.
why, Sus, why? What have the Romans or the Italians, dare I say, ever done for us?
What have the Romans ever done
What
for
have
us?
the Romans ever done for us?
Sophia Loren.
Monica Bellucci.
I'll run out.
Sanitation.
No.
Aqueducts.
Do they have tits?
Only the females.
So we digress. We're so glad you're here. What we're going to try today is Galliano. I know you're aching to go out and put this into your larder.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see what we've got, because I love licorice. I love that sort of stuff. So when I'm in Greece, I love to drink things like Sipuro and Ouzo, and I'm getting more and more into it. But I know the Italians have a wonderful way of adding sugar to it and making it just bellissimo.
But we're starting off with this one first.
Oh, the classic?
Oh, yes.
Classico.
When I was a kid, getting ready to...
Was that before the moon landing?
Oh,
It
you're
probably
such
was.
a bitch.
Yeah, it was.
When I was on my journey to adulthood,
Yeah. And the pocket close to the thigh was irresistible.
getting close to the age of being able to enter legally into a bar, you know how you sneak in, and you'd have a drink, and Galliano back then was a sophisticated
Really?
drink for a
Wow.
for a 16, 17-year-old.
I never lived in that corner of Australian history where that was considered sophisticated.
It was a sophisticated, like, for example, a fluffy duck.
A fluffy duck. Go on, tell some more.
Fluffy duck.
Yes. Are we talking about logo openers? Are we talking about something for you yourself? Would you buy this at 17 to drink yourself? Or perhaps there was a lady who was in, high school with you.
Of course.
And you decide that, well, I'm actually quite sophisticated. I'll buy a bottle of this and see how we go.
Exactly right.
Okay.
And that's how it went.
So what did you drink at say, 18 years of age? Because, of course, it was legal at the time.
It was a brandy and dry.
Wow! And what was a brandy? Not a St. Anne's or something like that.
Oh, who cares? You never asked. You wouldn't even know such things as brand names. It was, you go over to the bar and you casually hand your money over.
Yes.
I'll have a brandy and dry thing.
Of course it was cash, none of this digital rubbish. So this is...
and you really wouldn't know what they're giving you. It was... And that was before they had the tap mixers. They actually poured the mixers out of a bottle.
Yeah. So this is wonderfully ribbed. I'm not sure for whose pleasure, but there it is. Why don't we try it, have a little bit of a gas bag about it. Oh, look at that.
Oh, yeah.
So elegantly done.
Yeah. I love this bottle.
Yeah, it is gorgeous, isn't it? The presentation of everything Italians do is just gorgeous. I've got to say, anything made by Italians is wonderful. Whether it'll last the next ice age, I'm not so sure. But it's wonderful. For example, this shirt is Italian made. My God, the feeling of it is just incredible.
Can I? May I?
Go on, why don't you? Yeah, it's part silk. Italians, you have got it all over the Anglo-Saxon world when it comes to design.
I'm emotionally aroused now.
I'm feeling that way myself. But I'm more interested in actually enjoying the contents of this glass when it's filled. Please. So Galliano, I mean, they simply do it. They dress it up at a standard tax rate. What are we talking? 20%, 30% alcohol.
30%.
So it's easy for an accountant like myself to understand.
Now, this is vanilla.
I think we have a comment from the corner, Sergeant Seuss.
Thanks for
God, the
recognising
bleachers.
Thanks for recognising my rank. Now the thing is, Bombardier Seuss here and I travelled on an Italian ship over to Australia in 1962. It was called Flotta Loro,
But which one?
Angelina Loro,
I thought it was the Achille Lauro.
Angelina Loro.
Really?
You were too busy throwing up because being seasick.
Well, here's to everyone who identifies as being Italian. I mean, to the nose, it's wonderful. It's like a dessert.
It is.
It is
It
wonderful.
really
Look,
is.
let's be honest, okay? Italian people are affable people. They're likable people. They're lovable people. I think Italians do cars and women better than any race on earth, apart from the Greeks. Although I wouldn't drive a Greek car or an Italian car. And this is just wonderful to the nose. Sugared up to the absolute hilt.
That's glorious.
I feel like I'm in church.
How good is that?
It's wonderful. And it's just like the Italian people. Absolutely wonderful. When have you come away from an Italian restaurant upset? It's impossible. When I was a student, and I've been a student for 30 years, I went
So
to...
you haven't graduated yet?
No,
No,
we're
we
still
just
working on...
repeated the class a few times.
Apparently, I just need a few more $100 notes to give the professor, and I will eventually matriculate. But there was a poster that was up there on the student board, and it said, Italian club. Like Italian food? Dumb question, right? And this is the same. Instantly likable, just like the Italian people.
Can't complain about that.
No. I mean, it's sugared. My goodness, it's sugared. But when you drink it, it's like choirs of angels.
It is glorious to drink. For those not accustomed to this, think in your mind for a moment, Bailey's Irish cream. Mm-hmm. Tell me one woman who doesn't like Bailey's Irish cream.
Folks, you're already on to a winner. For me, imagine all the goodness that brandy does for you, but sugar it up to the hilt and give it more of that mouthfeel and reduce the alcohol just down a bit. How can you lose?
Now, obviously, this isn't Bailey's Irish cream. I'm just painting you a picture. It's on a similar level. That's how good it is.
Yeah, it's a crowd pleaser.
I could have a few of those.
I mean, who doesn't like the Ferrari flag?
Yeah.
You know, whether you're Italian or not. I'm not Italian. I would never pass for Italian. But come Formula One day, if the Ferrari flag's out, well, I love it.
Yeah, that's it.
I'd rather Mercedes to win, though.
Just don't mention the war.
If you're a young man and you're courting and you're of legal drinking age and so is your lass, what are you doing? What are you doing? Go into the store and get a bottle of Galliano.
Actually, you know, I think it's lost favour over the years because of new things and trends that have come around. But trust me, young guys out there who are looking for a good time, impress your lady with one of these. I think she'll be impressed.
It's Grand Prix time to see the Ferrari flag. Everyone's an honorary Italian. If you're a young person and you've got a hot date, a lovely consensual date, what are you doing? Go down to the bar, get yourself a bottle of Galliano. You'll thank me for it. Trust me.
It may have gone out of favour lately, but the girls will think you're really sophisticated.
I'm starting to think
Even
it is.
if you're a bogan, try it. You'll be amazed.
Yeah, don't thank us now. Thank us later in the comments. What else we've got, Seuss?
Well, you know, we're working up to the good stuff. Wrap your lips around this one,
Yes,
big
sir.
boy.
What do we have? Oh, yeah. What are we talking?
I've just had...
Ooh, well, look at that. Now, looky here. Now, when you fuel up your camouflage monster car that you've got, Do you put 91 Ron, 95 or 98 in? What do you put? Oh, you're a diesel man.
Oh,
What am I saying?
serious petrol? That's for pussy.
Oh, goodness me. Well, I put the 98 in, and I put the 98 into my body. Sometimes I suffer for you and even put in the remaining 89.
Petrol is for pussies. Diesel, mate. Diesel.
Well, diesel,
Man's fuel.
diesel do. So I'm getting here the aniseed straight away.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, look at that. Black as sin, or is it blue? It's mercurial.
It's sort of bluish black.
Yeah. Neptune's lair.
Oh, I'm emotionally erect just sniffing it.
Oh, it's beautiful.
So much better than ouzo.
No, it's too sweet. So here's the
See
thing.
yourself condemned from the club.
Okay, so here's the thing. It's great. It's wonderful. It's very, very, so sweet.
Yes.
Now, if you're in the know, you really don't buy ouzo. You buy tsipuro instead, which is what the Greeks in the know will buy. So forget ouzo. I know that some people are shocked by the fact I actually sent to Greece a picture of a can of pre-packed alcohol that had ouzo and cola together. The Greeks would never ever drink aniseed and cola together. It's something they couldn't imagine, an anathema. But in Australia, we're heathens. We're just that blending cosmopolitan melting pot. We would. So this is aniseed with a lot of sugar, and I'm talking a lot.
Yeah.
For me, it's too much sugar. In terms of pleasing, if you're still that young person out on a date, you're going to have such a great night. I mean, my goodness.
Both of you.
Yes, well, no, I'm talking about the one young 18-year-old man on his own. He's going to have a wonderful time by himself.
On his own?
Because that way, at least we're guaranteed it's consensual.
Well, the bottle's the right shape, I suppose.
Untextured and ribbed.
Yeah, for your pleasure.
And oh so long. Folks, what we're trying to share with you is this thing. It's sugared to the bloody hilt. Imagine a 5-year-old kid whose father has given him 20 cents to buy candies. This is a sort of sugar that we're talking about. But pleasing like a picture of Sophie Loren was in the 60s.
With a
That sort of
low-cut
pleasing.
dress.
Yeah, wonderful.
Now that's pleasing.
So you imagine
I'm
Sophie
pleased.
Loren, she's cooking a pasta dish for you. How can you not be happy? That is exactly what this is. There is no sophistication whatsoever at all. But my God, it's pleasing. Isn't it just?
You look
Not
pleased.
in my 70s.
you look very pleased.
Not in my 70s it ain't anymore.
That is amazingly good. You know when we were in Echuca on the houseboat?
No, I don't remember. I'm traumatized.
I'm traumatised.
And if you dare go back and watch the videos, I'll disown you.
We went to this Greek restaurant.
Actually, it was very, very good.
It was
very,
an exceptionally good
It was
Greek
exceptionally
restaurant.
good, unexpectedly good.
And you had heart palpitations.
Over?
Me ordering a Galliano black as opposed to...
A tsipuro.
Yeah.
And I tried to order a tsipuro and it wasn't had in that quarter of Australia. But Galliano, it's just not done. I'm sorry.
As it happens, I did. And it was oh so great. And I'm still having a happy ending.
Folks, we love the fact that you come and share our table with us. You're all very welcome. We ask you one thing, that you share it with somebody else, because we want to continue to make videos for you that you enjoy and that you share with other people that you enjoy. We want the whole world to enjoy the fun that we have here in the Gunners Club. No matter what you do, no matter where you are, you're an honorary gunner here with us.
Fun?
Yeah.
Fun?
Well,
We
at our
sacrifice
expense.
our livers for you. This is what we do for art. For you, our audience.
Dear Mensch, what I'm asking you to do is simply to subscribe, Milo. Dear Mensch, what you're doing for us is a mitzvah. I will thank you. Your father will thank you.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
We'll see you again in the next video, and you're welcome to join us.